Michael here at drawingteachers.com. We're going to do some names in bubble letters, and I've got a list of names, requested names. Let's start with Anna. Starting with Anna because it's a nice short name. I'm going to draw a baseline and a top line here for my letters, and as usual we'll just write out Anna real quick. Obviously N is the center letter, so we'll mark off the center, and this is Anna with one N. This is the way the request came in. So there we go, A-N-A. Pull back a little bit from that. So here with the A, we're going to draw an oval for each of these legs. Let's go ahead and do both A's at the same time, and a center portion, and then draw ovals for the N. And it's probably a good time to pause right there and get that all worked out. Okay, so as you need, go ahead and refine the edges. I'm gonna go ahead and make that a curve. You could actually roll with those bumps right there. That'll give you a little more stylized look, but we'll just go with a curve there. And I want that to make a nice curve down there, and let that curve there. This A is going to overlap that N, and the N is going to overlap right there. Alright, I'm going to get my Sharpie out now. Any black marker will do. And also get a piece of paper here to use as a shield so I don't smear this pencil too much. And start pulling a line towards my center. And again down here, pull it towards myself. And there's the first A. Alright, there we got the A. Now we'll do this N. It'll be tucked right behind that A. And we'll tuck this A behind the N. Just like that. Okay, move that piece of paper out of the way. Alright, there we've got the basic bubble letter, and we're going to clean up the pencil marks now. I'll be using a kneaded eraser. I've got a larger clean one around here. Continue to pull that away from my hand so that the paper doesn't crinkle up. Sometimes when you push towards yourself, it'll crinkle. So I'm actually only making contact with the paper when I move away from my hand that's holding the paper. And if you have something stubborn, then you can come in here and just do some little small strokes like that. Get that cleaned up. Alright, that's pretty clean, so go ahead and continue with the little reflections. And starting right out here, we had several people comment they liked the way putting a couple of dots and dashes in there helped to make that reflection look really nice. No particular amount of dots that I'm looking for, just a couple, maybe 3, maybe 2. That got a little close there, but that's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to do something creative here, make that a little thicker. Make that a little thicker. And if you do something, just make it part of the design. And with it being a little stronger like that, worked really well. Just make all of that a little stronger on this design. Okay, now let's go ahead and do a drop shadow. Just come right off one of the bottom part of the letters here and just copy this shape of the letter, except stepped over to one side. And the N. And this will come down to about here. Do the A again. That'll come over there. And we can come off the N there, come off the A there, come off the N there, cut right through there, and come off the side of the A here. And this part isn't going to be spaced as far off just because of the way the letter is angled. So the N being straight, we can put a little more on that straight part. We're going to go ahead and fill that in now. Okay, so there we've got our drop shadow. Now let's decorate the top of this with some little highlight shapes. And maybe we'll add some little graphics to it to decorate it. And these are totally optional. You can decide what you want to add. Just be entertaining, have fun, put some little squiggles and dots, and then let's do a cloud around this. I'm going to do sort of a bump like that, and a smaller bump, and then I'm going to cut in on that bump, and then I'll sort of overlap the bumps. Sometimes you can just do 2 like that. Sometimes a big one. Some little ones, medium sized. Just keep working your way around. Kind of helps to do a larger one around the turn there. Now, I actually can do the bubbles a lot better this way, so I'm going to cheat a little bit, turn this upside down, because it's easier for me, and it's totally okay to do that when you're drawing. Really, it's pretty much the end result that matters, and if there's a way you can do it more easily, well, by all means, consider doing it that way. Do it in the method that gives you the best results. So I'll just keep turning the paper because that's the way it's easiest for me to make a nice curve and get them more consistent that way. Alright, there we have a nice little cloud, and we're going to put some effects on the side of this cloud. And we'll just be done with this in just a moment. Just putting a couple little curves, all really to one side. Sometimes just one little curve will do. And these I'm just going to throw a little bit at the bottom because the shading is really more to that side. And I did a design earlier. People liked the little stars. So add some little stars around. And just draw some little lines out from the center. Start at the middle and pull out. And add some smaller stars. And on some of these we can add some extra little lines. These fun little details that really dress up the background. And there we have a design, the bubble letter named Anna. I hope you enjoy drawing this lesson, and please go ahead and make requests for the name you'd like done. I'd love for you to subscribe to the channel, let your friends know about it so they can subscribe, and really do appreciate you just telling people about what we're doing here at the How to Draw and Paint DrawingTeachers.com channel. And have fun drawing.